From Soccer House in Chicago, welcome to Studio 90, where today we'll conclude the presentations for the 2010 Best of U.S. Soccer Awards. 8 of the winners have already been revealed, and today we'll recognize the final 4. Let's take a look. More fans watched Studio 90 in 2010 than all the previous years of the show combined, and this year the fans selected the Everton Experience as the year's best feature on the show. Introduced in 2007, the Best Soccer Blog Award has fast become one of the most popular categories in the Best of U.S. Soccer Awards. This year was no different, with Ivis Galarcep's Soccer by Ivis rising above the rest of the pack to claim its 3rd title in a row. The Best Soccer Bar Award saw official U.S. soccer bars from around the country competing for the crown, with Small Bar in Chicago taking the top honor for the first time. The bar on Division Street in Chicago's Wicker Park neighborhood has made a big impact in the Windy City, and even hosted a live taping of Studio 90 in October. And finally, we have the winner for Best Assist, with Jozy Altidore's superb knockdown for Michael Bradley's crucial game-tying goal in the World Cup against Slovenia, taking the title. We are now joined from Spain by Jozy Altidore, winner of the Best Assist for the 2010 Best of U.S. Soccer Awards. Jozy, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you so much. I want to thank the fans and everybody that voted for me on U.S. Soccer. This award means a lot to me, and you know, it means the most because it happened in the World Cup, so it's really exciting.
Jozy, in the lead up to that play, the U.S. is down 2-1, virtually minutes away from being eliminated from the World Cup. What was going through your mind at that stage of the game?
Just to try and get a goal, you know, whether it be from me, whether it be from anybody. And I thought the mentality of the whole team was pretty good, and it was amazing how we were able to come back from that game, and we all learned a lot about each other that night.
So why don't you take us through that actual play and your assist on the goal?
Well, I forget who played the ball up. I think it may have been Stevie or Carlos, I'm not sure. But I saw Mikey running, and I knew that if I could just put it down for him, that he'd have a chance to score. So I just tried to put it in his path, and fortunately for me, I did, and he did a superb job in keeping it down and putting it in.
So what was your actual viewpoint there when the goal was scored?
I think I might have been on the ground because I had to jump pretty high, and then when I nodded down for him, I think I was on the ground, and I think I just saw the ball actually go in. I didn't even see who shot it, and I saw Mikey run. So it was pretty amazing, and I was incredibly excited, as was everybody else, and it was just kind of surreal coming back from 2-0 in a World Cup game like that and playing the way we did. It was amazing.
Now that celebration that Michael and the team had is almost as memorable as the one from Landon's goal against Algeria, but as it turns out, you didn't participate in the celebration. What were you doing at that point?
I was getting the ball, so they didn't have a quick restart because I remember against England, we had a similar situation when we scored and we were celebrating, but Rooney actually got the ball, and before we could be set and ready, he was already off to the races. So we remember that, and we made sure that if we scored a goal, to make sure that we stopped to play a little bit while we're celebrating.
A smart move on your part there, Jozy. Now, that goal gets scored and there's still time left in the game. At that point, did you feel like the U.S. could get the game-winning goal?
I did, and, we all did, and we thought we did, actually. But, it was ruled off, and, like I said, it was a pretty intense moment for all of us, and it was incredibly exciting. And, I was very happy with just how the guys kept fighting. And, like I said, I just think it was an amazing show of, just never giving up when you're down. I think it was something that we can build on now going forward.
Obviously a huge moment for the team, allowing the opportunity to have a chance to advance, which we eventually did. One of the other great things about that night was the tremendous fan support from the U.S. fans at Ellis Park. Do you remember what that excitement was like from the fans?
I've never seen anything like that. Growing up, watching games on TV, that was unbelievable. And to have that and know that all those people were there for us was amazing. So, that's an image I'll never forget.
Jozy, I know it was a lifelong dream of yours to play in the World Cup. Still only 21 years old, but where does that game and that moment fit into your career?
To be honest, they're all pretty high up there. They're all special, but that game was just to be a part of something so special and, to play a part in such a triumph. It was pretty amazing. And for me, as of right now in my career, I think that's up there with obviously the Algeria game as, actually all the games are some of the most memorable moments, I've had in my career.
So, Jozy, now as we look forward to 2011 for both club and country, the Gold Cup on the schedule for the U.S. team, it was a little bit before your time with the full team in 2011, but you also saw how important that result was the last cycle for the U.S. team. How much are you looking forward to the opportunity to be playing in this Gold Cup?
Oh, it's going to be great. It's going to be my first one. So hopefully, if I'm picked, I'm going to be very excited to go and do that because the Gold Cup's a great competition, and it's very significant this time around because the winner qualifies out to the Confederations Cup. So it's something that I'm sure we're going to take very serious, and we're all very excited for it. And it's also a good chance, for Bob and even for us to play with some great new talent. So we're all really excited.
I know you're in the midst of your season with Villarreal, but there is a winter break coming up for the Spanish League season. What will you be doing on the holiday break?
I'll be going home to be with my family, so I'm really excited about that.
Jozy, thanks for taking the time to join us, and congratulations once again on winning the Best Assist in the 2010 Best of U.S. Soccer Awards.
Thank you, and thanks to the fans again.
That's it for this episode, and that also brings us to the end of the 2010 Best of U.S. Soccer Awards. Thanks to all the fans who nominated and voted for your favorites over the last month, but we're not quite finished with award season yet, so come back next week when we'll reveal the 2010 Athletes of the Year. Thanks for joining us on Studio 90. We'll see you next time.